You're the one I wanna go to when I'm going crazy, yeah. By my side every night, boo. Forever my lady, yeah. Be my partner in crime, Bonnie and Clyde. Have the ride of your life, babe. Can't you see you were made for me?
You're so stressed out. Join the club. Me too, and I'm really hungry. My stomach hurts. That could be the thing of us looking mean at each other. What?
You ready?
I'm ready. You're the one with the attitude. I don't have an attitude. We're good.
What up, family? We are back. Louise is back. She did not want to miss another week.
I didn't actually.
She's back. We are still in Single September. And it will hope you enjoyed last episode with Derek. If you haven't watched it,
It was good.
please check it out.
so
Next
good.
week, Louise is supposed to be interviewing a woman.
I don't know why you looked at me when you said
We'll
supposed.
see how that goes. I'm hopeful.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm super hopeful.
Listen.
But
We're gonna do our best like we always do. And no matter what
don't do your
anybody
best.
says, your
You
best
don't do
is
your best.
enough. Yes,
But you don't
How
do
you
your
don't
best.
know what my best is?
Yes, I do.
How do you know what my
Because I see you do your
best
best with
is
other
a
things.
personal thing?
I see you do your best with
Yeah,
other
but
things.
you can't compare apples and oranges. Best is a personal thing. No one can tell you if you've done it or
Yes,
not.
they can. If they're close enough to you, yes, they can.
They can say
That's
"Are
what
you
coaches
sure?"
do. That's literally what coaches
And coaches
do.
could be assuming they could be pushing someone way farther
No.
and having a heart attack, an asthma attack.
What?
And because do your best, get down the court, and they're doing their best, but you're making them overexert to the point of our extreme hurt. Yeah.
What? Alright, we'll see. I'm hopeful. But it's not ain't got nothing to do with me. I already asked. And yeah. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. But I'm
You
excited
don't
for
sound
today.
excited,
I'm super
buddy.
excited.
But we're glad to be here today.
Mm-hmm. What is that? Why do you think that's a thing?
What?
That thing you just did.
What did I do?
You know what you just did. And you like to do it way too much.
I don't even do that a lot.
You do it on the podcast a lot.
I do this.
Yes.
No, I don't. Oh my gosh. That's
Why do you
making it
do
up.
that?
He's making things up today, so be
I'm
careful.
not making anything up.
Okay. Anyway, so look, we're going to start out with cooties.
You have to explain it. Since you
And
wanna
cooties
introduce
is me
it.
asking Justin a question about something that women know. And he said, sometimes he gets them right, sometimes he doesn't.
90%.
I was going to say 60, but whatever. And
I'm an A student.
oh my gosh. And he gets to ask me a question about man stuff that I usually know. Sometimes I have
Any
to
of it.
like think it through, but whatever. The score right now is probably 13-5.
She's lying. That's just a bold-faced lie.
I said probably. You don't know what the exact score is.
I keep a track.
What's the
I
score?
made the
Dustin?
cooties
What's the score?
compilation.
What's the score right now?
26 to 22. I'm
You're
winning.
You just made that up like I just did.
Yeah,
but
my
the difference
numbers-
is I said probably. You said yours with confidence, but you're still wrong.
I'll do the compilation again. and
Here
I
we
can keep scoring.
go. You
I'm
said you're
winning.
gonna put the score at the bottom of the thing.
Yeah, but I ain't did that yet. Because you keep waiting till it's okay.
Whatever. I'm just saying that I think the score is
I need time
26
to do
to
that.
13.
That's
And you can
editing.
think the score is 25 to 22.
No, I actually think it's 26 to 16.
Why did you change your scores to be so
'Cause I-
much like mine?
'cause I
Justin's
realized
a
I was
copycat. He
winning.
want to be like me so bad.
Never in life. Never in no parts of life. None. Do I want to be
You want to
like
be,
Louise.
because if I said the score is 26 to 15, you going to say, I think it's 26 to 16.
No.
You literally said the same score as I did.
I didn't hear you say that.
Now he didn't hear me, but he's sitting
I
right
didn't.
next
I
to
didn't
me.
hear you
Oh
say
my
that.
God.
I heard your score was like 16 to 5 is what you said.
16 to 5?
That's what you
Oh,
said.
maybe for this season.
You didn't say no
It
season.
doesn't matter. Louise is up.
Nah.
Justin's not catching me. That's just that. But
Go ahead, man.
anyway,
You go
okay,
first.
so I went first. Okay. I went first last time and Justin didn't necessarily like my cooties. Some of my friends, actually China, one of them, said that my cooties may have been too much, which was a surprise to me. But I did acknowledge that maybe it was a little too much.
I got it right though.
You didn't get it right.
What was the question?
It was like a specific question about Losing your edges. I don't remember exactly what it was, but you did not get it right.
Okay.
But you were mad because you said what kind of question is that? I think it was what percentage of women struggle.
No, I got the
from-
percentage right.
So what was the question? I don't remember. Watch it on the other episode. But this question is a little nicer. Okay,
Whatever
so
that means.
you were mad last time, so you should be grateful.
I was not mad.
Niggas was mad. Anyway, so my question for you. When a woman looks at a man, what's the first thing that attracts her to a man? So like, what is the most attractive thing about a man to a woman?
Eyes.
You are so confident.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. Chest is what the article said.
I looked at man breast.
No, chest, not boobs. Chest, because
Those
it
are
shows like
weird, bro.
strength and protection, all those things. I didn't know, but that's what the article said. It was chest and then arms.
Girls, that's just not true. All these niggas are skinny and fat, and they be married. So what are you talking
Were
about?
they skinny and fat before they got married?
Yes.
You don't know.
Yes.
You don't know.
I know them personally.
They were skinny. The options are skinny, fat. That's it, Justin.
No, I'm saying a lot of people that are fat get married. A lot of people that are
But
skinny.
their women probably like
get
their
married.
chest. They lay their head. They say fat boy fall. Like you lay their head on their chest because it's
What
like
about
a
the
pillow.
bird chest niggas? They don't got no chest.
Well, it is. They are for the spring.
Nah, bro. That's what I'm talking about. These.
Well, that's what it said. I don't know what you want me to do except give you a 0 because you didn't get it right.
So when you talking to your girlfriends and they talking about a guy that they think is attractive,
He got the biggest chest I ever seen in my life.
not once, not once.
Nah, no. It's probably more facial features, that kind of stuff. But it didn't list any of that. I said the most, like, what are women attracted the most, the thing that women are attracted to.
You
most
should
on
have
men.
called lie and found something else.
I should have called live.
Yes.
I can't control what they put out.
You
I
can
thought you
control
would
what you
get
bring
it
to
as-
cooties.
That's a good point. But actually, I was going to give you top 2. You would have got them both wrong. I thought you would get it being in, like, the fitness world and stuff. But,
It wasn't a fitness
Okay.
question.
I mean, but our eye level, like chest, you don't think that would be,
What eye level?
like, women, sometimes women are, most times women are shorter than men. So, like, that's the first thing that they
How
would
close
see.
are you to the nigga? Because
You
if
can
I'm,
be
if
across
I'm
the
yeah,
room.
then if you
And
across
you
the
can see his
room,
build.
if you across the room, you're not eye level with anything.
That's a good point, but you can see his build. Like, you can see his build.
Oh, gosh.
Like, you might say it was a skinny nigga approaching. Like, look at, like, I don't know. You can see his build. I don't know why they.
Your
you're mad at me
questions
that
are
you got it wrong.
trash.
My eyes are itching. Sorry, I got
Your
bad.
questions are
I'm trying a new type of
trash.
contacts. I thought it was a good one.
That's
I
a
actually
trash.
thought you were getting it
It's the
right.
question one trash.
The
The
answer.
sources that you use for
I looked
your
up
answer.
3. I literally looked up 3. Let me see.
I don't care about none of that.
What women want in a man, her favorite body parts.
But that's
That's
not what
good.
you asked me.
What?
You didn't ask about
That was
favorite
my
body
second
parts.
thing.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Louise be cheating.
Okay, most attractive. Like, that's the same thing. I looked up multiple articles. So because the second one said favorite body part, the first one said most attractive. So
But you said, what is the first thing?
I said,
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
a woman attracted to?
Oh, we got to
You
run the tape.
can run it
Oh,
back.
we got to
I
run the
said
tape.
that, and then I gave you more detail, and I said, what is a woman most attracted to?
That's not more but
That is more
Louise,
detail.
that doesn't cancel the first question you asked.
It's like, okay, this was the first question brought, and then we brought it in a little
That's
bit. with
not
the
more
second
detail.
question and gave you
What's
more
the first thing a woman is more attracted to?
So Justin want to argue because he got it wrong.
No.
Okay, what? Okay,
You
so
said,
you're saying what?
your question was, what's the first thing that women are attracted to in a man?
Yeah, what are you
None of those
attracted to?
articles, that's none of the questions that they asked.
You read the articles?
I just seen 2. You said
No,
3.
the first is
One
most
said,
attractive.
one said, but most, not first. That's different. Those are different questions.
I don't see it.
You don't see what?
What you saying?
When I first,
Most, yeah, when you
that's first impression.
yeah, most attractive.
No, those are not the
So
same
if I would have
thing.
said what's the most attractive, what would you have said?
I wouldn't have said eyes.
That's still an attractive feature, though.
First and most are 2 different
Because
things.
you said that's the thing that women look at.
Because that's the first thing you can see. That's what I'm
You
saying.
see their body. You can see their shape before you see their eyes. Like you said, the distance thing.
Shut up.
You don't know if he got brown, blue, or green eyes. If he's
Louise,
miles away, but you
Louise,
can tell his
This
body.
is why I be getting her cooties wrong.
I don't-
She asked questions wrong. That you looked up 3 articles They said most attractive, sexiest body part, women find this attractive. None of them said first thing. So how did you come here and ask that question?
Okay, this is the best I can do.
How does that happen?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry that you got it wrong. I know that you're a little upset by
I'm
your
not.
incorrect
I'm
answer, but you got it wrong.
Louise, you are trash at
I'm
asking
trash
questions.
No, I'm not. I'm great at asking questions.
No, that was trash. That was
That's
a
what you have
trash
gotten it right?
ass. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, we can cancel that
No,
one.
forget it.
We
It's
can
okay.
cancel it.
Moving on, my cooties.
Cancel.
All right, my cooties.
Yours counts, mine won't count towards the record because obviously I asked the question wrong.
Yeah, I mean, we know that.
It's alleged, but okay.
No, ain't no alleged. It's super obvious.
Okay.
Okay. If I was to say,
We think real good. Okay. He's about to give me a hard one because he got mine wrong.
No,
we already know how this go. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I would just love to talk on this show without being interrupted.
I don't think I was wrong with how I worded it.
You
but-
definitely was wrong. You don't
Okay.
think so? If
I
said-
could see where the disagreement
no,
is coming.
if I asked who was the first person to score in the basketball game, that's a different question than who scored the most points in the basketball game.
Yeah, those are obviously different.
What is the first thing a woman finds attractive? What is the thing that the woman finds most attractive?
That's a good example. Don't see it. No, I'm just kidding. That was a good example. Okay. I said we can cancel the question. What else do you want from me?
I want you to ask better questions right. I want you to go back in time and ask the question right so I can get it right.
Next week you ain't gonna get it right either.
I'm not going to be on the show next week, so you already forgot. You're supposed to be interviewing somebody next week.
I didn't forget, guys.
You are. See, that's why I say I'm hopeful. All right. My
okay,
cooties,
what's the
man. If I were to say I wear an 18 and a half and a 16 and a half, what article of clothing am I referring to?
You wear both numbers?
So both numbers refer to one article of clothing.
18 and a half and you can wear both numbers at the same time.
Yes.
Oh man, okay. So it's obvious. Well, it's not pants because that's like 30. The numbers are too small for it to be pants. Okay, so I feel like with collared shirts, you do have numbers and small numbers like that. I'm gonna go with that.
You're correct.
I just wanted to see me fail.
Who wanted to see you fail?
They wanted to see me fail, but guess who was right? Me, Justin. You tried to give me that hard question,
No, I
and
didn't.
I got it right.
It was the question I had when I walked in the room.
Go say 18 and a half and a 16 and a half.
That's the neck and the sleeves.
I mean, I knew it was two things, but I've seen the neck numbers. I've never seen the sleeve numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Who don't know men? You said I got my questions wrong all the time, but in reality, I get them right all the time.
No, you know
Most
why
of
you're
the
so
time.
happy? It's
'Cause
because
I'm a
you've
smart
missed
man.
like 6 straight.
6 straight?
Yes, you have been
I missed one, and then I'll get one right. I'll miss another, and I'll
you've
get
missed
2
like
right.
6 straight.
That's not true. What did you ask last week?
Last week I was with Derek.
The week, obviously, the last time we recorded.
I don't know, Louise.
I got it right. It
No,
don't
you
matter.
did not. How you like Louise loves to do this. She loves to say, I don't know. And then 2 seconds later,
All of a
she
sudden I
knows
know.
and she's right. What is wrong in your mind?
Nothing's wrong in my mind. What's wrong in your mind? Anyway, well, yours doesn't count because I asked a bad question.
I'm over your question, bro.
But I got mine right. Okay, we
You
can
got
just
yours
cancel.
right.
It was a practice day.
You got yours, and ain't no practices. You need
Yeah,
to
it
practice
was
how you
practice-
ask questions.
Well, I
but
did,
you
and
got
it didn't go
you
well.
got yours right. You're fine.
Practice day 0-0. I guess I'll forfeit my win.
No one's asking you to do that. You are lame. Stop being lame.
I guess I'll forfeit it. Okay, what's going on? What are we talking about today?
It's single September still. So
Yeah.
talking about hall passes. We're gonna talk about
How goofy stuff.
soulmates.
Alright.
We're gonna talk about that's it. Which one do you want to start on?
Hall passes, since you said that first.
Okay.
Why did I
What
think-
is a hall pass? Well, go ahead.
I didn't think what you were thinking.
What are
at
you
first.
thinking?
My mom went right to school because I don't know why, but I'm like, why would we talk about that? But a hall
we
pass.
talk about school hall passes.
Yeah, during single September, I'm
I
like,
think
baby,
that's a great
Justin was
question.
thinking about like skipping to see a girlfriend. It does not matter. I was so off. But a hall pass is when your spouse give you permission for a weekend.
Louise, There's no timetable on the hall
Isn't there
pass.
a movie about this?
There
Didn't
is
he get
a
a
movie.
weekend?
Yeah, but there's. I mean, you can give a month. You can give a week.
Well, everything.
Some people give a
everything,
year.
A year. Everything I'm thinking is based off some movie, so maybe I shouldn't explain it.
No.
Maybe you should.
Go ahead. I want to hear
Okay,
your
so
explanation that
I
you
thought
got
it
from
was
a
like for-
comedic movie.
Anyway, I thought it was like when your spouse gives you permission for a set amount of time to not. It's nice to have sex with other people, but to guilt-free, like I don't really okay because the point of a hall pass is not to have sex.
Who told you that?
Because that makes sense to me.
You make, but it's not you. It's
That's true.
it's what it
Wait,
actually
a hall
is.
pass is to have sex.
You don't
with
get to
other
have an
people?
opinion over a fact.
But is that what it's for? That's it.
I'm gonna explain it.
I said that
I
already.
gave
I
you a
don't
chance.
know.
A hall pass
I said I
is
didn't know.
where a couple gives each other a specific amount of time for them to be single and do whatever they want. That's the hall pass.
I was like a weekend like bachelorette situation. Like,
Luis, it can be that.
huh. When I started, I said I didn't know what it was. That was not a surprise. I already said I don't really know what it is.
Oh man, my allergies kicking my tail.
Tearing you up in me, tissue. But yeah,
So now that you know what a hall pass is,
okay. Time to be single.
yes.
Okay.
How do you feel about hall passes?
I don't know, because why would you give, you're giving them so much freedom.
Yeah.
It's like separation.
I mean, sure. No, not separation though, because it's not brought on by issues or problems.
Okay. It's brought on by what then?
Just like, hey, we've been together a while. Go be free for a weekend or for a week or for a month or whatever.
Yeah, that's
Some people do
interesting.
hall passes with certain people.
Like, I'll give you a hall pass to go with someone else.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, if
Oh,
Meg Thee
celebrity.
Stallion, yes. If Meg Thee
Okay.
Stallion slide in your DM, you get a hall pass.
You can talk to her. You get your
Yes.
pass. That's crazy. I
So-
have heard that, but I didn't think of it as a hall pass. But I guess
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yes.
I wonder why they would call it a hall pass, but I don't know.
So do you know what a hall pass allows you to do?
Whatever you want.
No, well, in school. That's what you said. Why
Go
do
to
they
the
call it a hall pass?
bathroom.
No,
Go to your
that
locker.
would be a
That's
bathroom
why.
pass.
No, but that's why I was a little confused because hall passes are for specific things. Like, I'm giving you this hall pass because you need to go to your locker. I'm not giving you this hall pass to do whatever you want for an hour.
No, the hall pass
kinda.
allows you to do whatever you want in the hallway.
But it's
And
not
if
what
someone
it's
stops you and says, "Why are you in the
I
hallway?"
have a pass.
I have a hall pass.
But they're lying because they had a hall pass for a specific purpose.
No.
Okay.
Bathroom passes are for specific
Obviously,
purposes.
I'm
The hall pass allows you to go into the hall. Now, whatever you do in the hall,
That's your business.
that's your business.
No, it's not. Yeah, okay, so what
What's wrong with
I
you?
don't know. But okay, what do I think about hall passes? It seems like, honestly, it just seems like a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
my
point
first
of
thought.
it.
That's a lot. That's the point of it. That's a lot of freedom.
The point of the hall
I
pass.
can see where it could be beneficial, but also where it would be bad. Cause yeah, what do you think?
They're interesting. I mean, it's whatever works for, you know what I'm saying, the
said that
people.
before. Yeah.
I think that you got to be super secure.
Heck
Like-
yeah.
You can't deal with no insecurity and give somebody a hall pass.
No.
Because then you'll be like, what'd you do? Where'd you go? Who was you with? You can't.
In hall passes, you can't ask those questions.
Nah, because you're not my
Oh,
woman.
because they're single.
I'm single.
They're single.
Yes.
Because they're not really single. Do you wear your ring during a hall pass?
Nope.
Oh, you're complete. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's
So
all
somebody
good.
say, hey, I know that you were married. Where do you, right now, what do you say?
Today, I'm single.
Oh, I didn't know. See, I don't know about that. I thought that you were still married. You just, well, then you wouldn't be. Weird. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, so.
Process through, Ray. Process
I'm
through.
trying to. It's a lot
very
of hiccups
simple.
in
Nope,
the road.
It's just very simple. You're just trying to make it.
I'm trying to box it.
Yes,
in.
you're trying
I
to
am.
put it in a box and you just
Because-
allow it to be what it is.
And I struggle with that. I like boxes. Like, this is what this is. This is what this is. They don't they don't touch, overlap, none of that. But in a hall pass, it does overlap because you're still married.
Yeah.
But you have freedom.
Yeah, well, you're married before and after.
But during
During,
it's a break that your
Obviously.
spouse okays you to take.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
How did you just now get there?
Cause I don't.
Like, that's
So
literally.
during this break, do you stay together? Do you pay bills? I'm not paying
It might be a
bills.
weekend.
Okay.
What is wrong with you? All Louise wanted me to know was that she wasn't going to pay bills. That's literally the whole point of that breakdown was, I'm not paying bills.
That's not true. I was wondering how it worked. Okay, so you think? Okay, go back to what you were. Now I'm getting it. We're getting it. What do you think?
I already said what I thought.
But now you can say it with me understanding because before it was big circles and the lines were not connecting. So run it back. I'm sorry, this episode gonna be a little bit goofy, but okay. Tell me one more time. I'm for real.
Hall pass is, how do I feel about hall pass? I think it's just, if that's what works for your relationship. Some people do hall passes like annually.
Nigga, that's a lot.
Some people
But it
do
works for
it
them.
like every 5 years or every 2 years or every
Okay.
10 years or whatever.
Yeah,
that looks like.
whatever they agree on.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's just like I said. I think you gotta be super secure, like super secure.
Because what? Because they gonna act crazy and you don't get to ask about it?
Yeah, because it's so Not because they're gonna act crazy, because you don't know. You have to be secure enough in your relationship to allow things that are unknown to exist.
So if they do act crazy, it's fine. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't. Is it a rule that you can't ask?
I think
Is
I don't know.
that-
It's not a rule. No, it's not a rule.
Okay, you think what? That you should ask or you shouldn't be able to
I think
ask?
if you're gonna do a hall pass, I think you should allow that to be.
That's
unknown.
sad.
Yeah.
If you do a hall pass, okay. I see what you're saying, because then the hall pass, but it's gonna spill over to when y'all get back to when the pass is
Why?
outdated.
Why?
I mean, when the pass expires.
Okay, Louise. Dude, I
So,
don't know why
okay.
you have to find this perfect
So you're
word.
saying, why does it spill over?
Yes.
Because what if it be like, oh, well, you were with her on your hall pass, now you're gonna go back to her, or you did this on your hall
But
pass,
you
now
don't
you
know where
like
I'm
it.
at.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
What you mean? How's that a
So
spillover?
okay, how is it what?
What do you mean it's going to spill over? That's not.
Because what if you want your hall pass to be permanent?
Then that's a divorce.
Yeah.
That's not a hall pass. That's not a hall pass. That's why I say you gotta be secure. That's exactly what I said. If 1 week and it's over, then it was
1
on its
year?
way. I mean, 1 year, that's a long haul pass.
That's a
Most
very
people
long
don't.
time.
I ain't never heard it be for a
Like-
year. I've heard a weekend, a week. I've heard
But
a month.
A weekend seem like you just trying to wild out a little bit and you don't want the guilt with it.
Okay.
In my opinion, but
Okay.
you want another bachelor party.
Okay.
But
That's because you watched the movie.
What?
That you think that. Is that you got that from the movie? Because that's what the movie
oh
is.
no, but that's probably that would make sense. Okay, so you said 1 year is long, 1 weekend or 1 month is like, oh okay.
Oh, okay, what?
It's okay.
I think that's more normal. That's what I
A
said. I
weekend
think
or a
that's
month
more,
is more
normal.
normal.
As far as like, hall passes.
That is interesting.
What do you think about hall passes? Now that you understand them after 30
I
minutes.
thought I understand what I think already.
What would you say?
I said I think
it's
I
just
can
too
see
much
how
freedom.
it's a lot of freedom. I can see how a couple that's been together a while would be like, I just need, like that wouldn't be abnormal to me. Not necessarily I need to be single, but
See, a hall pass is different than vacation.
I was gonna say but I
No,
need a break. That's what I was gonna say.
A
But I
hall
need a
pass
break.
is different than vacation.
How?
Because a hall
'Cause in
pass, you are
vacation-
single.
But what do you want to do? That's
You can
personal.
do anything.
That's a secret.
You could snort cocaine. You could
Nah.
purchase hookers.
You shouldn't desire to tell your spouse, your other person, what you're doing. Like, just so you know, I accidentally did a line of cocaine off a stripper's butt. Like, I was at the strip club and it got real crazy. Like, you don't tell them?
Why would you? You're single.
Yeah.
Single people don't tell other people. You don't have
Single,
nobody to
not
report
single.
to. No, you're single.
It's not reporting.
During
It's
the
just
hall
like,
pass. That's a report.
hey, let me tell
That's
you
a
this
report.
wild stuff that happened.
Why do you want to be involved in another person's hall pass so bad?
This is why I'm gonna be completely honest. Because I feel like you're having fun without that person, And I'm like, tell me
I already knew what
tell
you
me
was
the
thinking.
story. So I'd be like, what? You did what? Oh my God. Like, I just want to
Be involved in the
I just want to know so I can be like, wow, you are living it up. Like, and it's a secret. And I like secrets a lot. So there's that.
So would you ever give me a hall pass?
I feel like with good reason.
What's
Because
the
we've
good
been
reason?
together so long.
Like,
we had
you
this
cheated on me
conversation.
and I need to
To
go
get
ahead.
back at me?
Yeah.
That's not a reason for a whole pass.
I don't
but
know
it
what
could
your
be.
reason was. That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like if you, we had this conversation recently, but if you were like, Louise, we've been together for a super long time.
not a break. I'm talking about a hall pass. These are two different things. I'm trying to make them the same thing. We have not had this conversation. For the audience.
You're right.
We have not talked about hall passes
So
before.
a break and a hall pass is
Not-
distinctly different.
Yes, they're way different.
So what would be a reason to want a hall pass?
Louise, the question is.
Would I give you a hall pass?
That's the question.
I was gonna say yes, but there are so many questions, and you said you can't ask questions. I feel like I would if it's something you feel like you need it. I'll be like, okay.
How long for the hall pass?
How much? This is not about money, but nigga, I'm not funding your single life, and you're not funding
You're not
your
asked
single
to.
life either.
Why would I fund my single life?
Because your money's tied up. Your money is tied up in other places.
No, it's
so
not. I can save
where
up
you
for a hall
want to be
pass.
single?
I say if
Like
I know
in
the
the
hall
car?
pass is June
June
12th to June 18th, I would save up all year.
Your hall pass is short. No, but yeah,
I'm just
I would be
saying.
okay with it. You said for how long?
Yeah.
I feel like, do we see each other during the hall pass?
No, I'm single.
Like, I don't see, we're not even friends?
Look, I'm single.
All right, bro, now you pushing it.
I'm
You're
single.
really pushing it. Like,
I'm not
you're my nigga,
talking.
that's gonna be tough.
I'm gonna go sleep in one of my homies' crib.
So I'm gonna give you 3 months and you gotta check in.
3 months for a hall pass?
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
That's
I
a
did not
super
expect you
long-
to say that.
I was gonna say a weekend, but I'm like, I'm gonna ask questions like, okay, why did you want a weekend? Like, what did you get to do in this weekend that you couldn't do in your normal life?
Got you.
But I feel like it would have stipulations, but you said,
What if this? They cannot give a hall pass stipulation.
I thought you said you could. The two people gotta agree.
Okay, what are your stipulations?
like-
Because I don't think I want this hall pass. Go
Just
ahead.
that you said when we don't even talk or see each other. Nah, like, cause it like we don't have to be like, oh husband, oh wife. It's like, hey, what's up, bro? Like, what you doing? What you getting into? I can't
You wanna
ask
be
what
my
you
friend?
getting into.
That's what I'm doing. I just don't have to tell you exactly.
Okay,
I'm
that's
about
your
to
like,
get
oh, I'm
out.
about to get out.
Yeah.
Okay, I probably would.
What's the stipulation? You still haven't said the stipulation.
Those are the stipulations.
That I have
Like,
to talk to you. How
weird.
often? Daily?
I don't know. Daily.
Just regularly?
Yeah, that's regular. Even if it's like, and then the 3 months point where that shouldn't be our first time seeing each other. I'm not saying I'll be your sneaky, but you pull up and drop your sneaky off. I'm not saying that, but I'm also saying let's consider. But if you out here, this is hard. I don't know. 3 months is like, whew, it's a lot of time. But if that's what you thought was best, then you don't get your time either way. So, yeah. Don't laugh at me. They don't know what I said.
Alright, that camera's really good, so it probably picked
You
up.
think they picked up
I
on
hope
that?
so.
I hope
I
not.
hope so.
They'll be like, Louise nasty.
Hey. You
I'm
you
not
is who
nasty.
you
Okay,
is.
wait. If the camera picked up on that, I'm not nasty. I didn't know that you could hear what I said.
You giving too much information. If they didn't pick up, now they want to
But
know
you
what you
just said the
said.
camera's. We gonna keep going. What? Okay, what was your question? You have to answer it.
Yeah, I wouldn't give you no hall pass.
You wouldn't? But you just got one.
I don't care. You asked me what would I do?
But you made me feel like
No, I
this
didn't.
was the only option.
No, I didn't.
You said they weren't bad.
I never said any of that.
Yes, you did.
I said it depends
Okay,
on.
why not? Yeah.
Yeah,
Why not?
that's just not in my desire.
Yeah.
Like break, we can do a break if you want to break.
That's the same thing you
It's
said.
not the same. Louis,
Oh,
I
you
really
said they're not the
about-
same
yeah.
thing, but I keep making them the same in my
Exactly.
mind. Because
No,
well,
they're not the same.
it's the not being married part that's kind of
That's the
the-
difference.
the gray
That's
area
the
for me. 'Cause
difference.
you can say you're not married, but are you not married?
for the duration of the hall pass, you are.
That's the rule
So-
that we kind of split on, I think.
Well, that's because you don't want to give a hall pass. So, so I'm cool with a break. If you need a break, I'll go
I'll
move
pay,
out.
right? Yeah.
I'll pay your bills
But
still.
during breaks,
I'll
you don't even
check
gotta
on
move
you.
out. Why do you jump so high?
Because I think what is a break if we still live together? What are we breaking
That's
from?
like, what is a hall pass if you still gotta talk?
Yeah, like, what are we breaking
Obviously,
from,
I'm
Louise?
not completely.
Just tell me,
I
what's
know.
the break if we sleep in the same bed every night and wake up
That's a
and
good point.
what is the break?
The break is whatever stipulations you
Let-
agree
shut up.
on.
So no. So I'll be cool with a break, but a hall pass is a lot. Meg, I'm,
Hall
at
pass
this
is
time
a
of my
lot.
life, Meg, no, I'm not okay. Yeah,
It
I'm not
is
okay
a
with
lot.
it. I'm okay with saying that.
Yeah, but a hall pass, okay, so if we had a whiteboard, I would write hall pass equals break on my side.
You can't.
But
do
we
that.
disagree because you're saying it's not a break. I'm like, it is because the whole you're single on a hall pass. I don't think that's how it works.
Louise,
And I don't think it is
I'm
true.
telling you, this is how it works. This is what a hall pass is.
'Cause
And what you are doing is saying, I don't think so. But
Yeah.
this is a fact. This is not
I
an
don't know if
opinion.
it's a fact either. Okay, maybe it's a fact, but I just can't separate the two, I think. I don't know why you're so frustrated because I can't separate the two. The math isn't quite adding up for me, but yeah. That's what I think.
Oh Lord. All right, man. So Louise doesn't. In conclusion, Louise doesn't know what a hall pass is still, and I wouldn't give her one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
But she's gonna give me a 3-month one. So
God, what my understanding of hall pass, not necessarily yours.
what is your understanding of my 3-month hall pass?
We just talk like you're not single necessarily.
Then
Like
what
what
am
the
I?
heck? Because if you're single, then you're separated.
Okay.
And you said a hall pass isn't a separation.
That's because that's what a break is. When you're separated, you're still married.
But when you are separated, you're single.
No. Not what you mean, like a marriage. Like if someone is separated from their husband or wife,
Yeah.
they're still married.
But okay, when you are on break and you are separated,
Yes.
you are single.
No.
That's what you said a hall pass is.
Yes, that's what a hall pass is, not a separation or a break.
But to me, I think they're all one.
They are not. You cannot
I don't
make
know
them
why
one
I
thing.
can't separate them, but really,
A hall
it's really
pass
hard.
is a time period to be single.
But you have.
Ain't no buts. That's what it
This
is.
is confusing as you a time period to be single.
Yes.
But how single? Like
Single.
you don't know that you're married single?
Not
Then
for
who
not
made-
for the
where
time
did this-
period.
Who created this?
Probably some
man who wanted-
yeah,
yeah.
probably some-
Yep.
And no, honestly, might have been a woman. I ain't
Nah,
putting
I
it
was
by-
a man.
I ain't putting by women.
A man that was like, I want
women
you,
be tired
but
of
I
them
want to
mans.
be single too.
Women be tired of that.
Polygamy. A hall pass is polygamy.
No.
Damn. We should have started with the other question.
Why is this
one
so
is
hard for
tricky
you to
for
understand?
me.
It's not
I don't know.
So this is what I need you to do. Stop trying to come up with the definition of your own, and just listen to the definition.
I listen, but when I talk about it, it's still for my definition.
No. That's you're trying. No.
But okay, a hall pass is single, like never, like you don't even know who your wife is.
Sure.
You don't wear a ring.
No.
You don't tell people, oh, are you available? You don't say, nah, I'm married.
Yeah, you single.
But you're not.
Yes, you are. That's the hall pass.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't
Perfect
know.
example. If you're in school
Mhm.
and you get a hall pass, right?
That's where we
No.
foundationally differ there. Ethan,
No.
but go
Just
ahead.
listen, Linda.
Escúchame. Okay.
If you're in school and you get a hall pass and someone stops you in the hall and they say, "Are you in class?" Right?
Mhm.
Your answer is no. Because you're not in class, you're in the hallway.
You are in class, but you're going somewhere, and then you're gonna come back.
You're in the hallway at the time they ask you.
Okay.
That's how a hall pass works in marriage.
That's
Are
a
you
good
married
example, but I can't.
As
wrap
you
my mind
leave the
around it.
classroom, are you
You
married?
married in the
Are
hallway.
you married in the classroom? Yes. When you leave the classroom, no.
Now you're single.
Now you have a hall pass. You have gotten permission to leave the classroom. and experience the hallway.
Oh, you've gotten permission to leave your marriage and experience singleness.
Exactly. And the hall pass only lasts for a certain amount of time. You have to come back to the
8-hour
classroom.
hall pass, and then you gotta come back.
Okay.
Yeah, this is interesting. I can see it. Maybe I can see why breaks are beneficial. I can see why. But this whole hall pass situation is very interesting. I don't know about that.
It's too late. You already gave me a 3-month hall pass, so I was
Yeah,
I'm gonna cash it
kind
in.
of with how I understood it.
I'll let you know when I'm gonna cash it in.
I don't know if I'm
I'll leave my
comfortable
wedding
with
ring
that
on the
too.
bathroom sink.
That's gonna be my cue.
No.
Uh-oh.
Be back in 90 days.
I want to call you as kid. I put a hold on all accounts. Look, you're not gonna have money to go anywhere. I'm gonna call for it.
And I'm gonna send a picture like this with all cash. Like, I don't know you, sucker.
I'm gonna block your ID. I'm put fraud on your account so you can't go. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. All right, and the last question. We don't
We
have that
have
much
time.
time. We don't have that much
We
time.
can talk about it another time.
No, we'll talk about it now.
Okay. Bring it to you. The last question is about
Oh my
soulmates.
God.
Recently, we were talking about if we believe in soulmates and kind of where we stand on what a soulmate is, even if they exist. And Justin thinks.
Don't do it again.
Justin
I'm gonna karate chop your wrist on camera.
I'm not touching you. Justin thinks. I'm still not touching you. What do you think, Justin? Okay, what do you think about soulmates?
I think it's fictional. I don't believe
He
in
think
soulmates.
it's fake.
Yeah, I don't believe
He
it.
don't even believe in them. Okay,
I
why
don't
not?
believe in soulmates. I think say Romans made it up or whatever, like and romanticized love or whatever. And it's just the ideal, like there's one person out of billions. It's just the math ain't mathing, bro.
Justin?
And I think you sabotage yourself trying to find this one person, because then what happens is you with a person and they do something you don't like, or they say something you don't like, or
Then you gonna say
either,
because it's
they
your
must
one.
not be my one.
Oh.
Or either way, this must
Okay.
not be my one, so you sabotage it, or you stay in a bad situation because this is the one.
That's my
I
only
knew
one.
this is the one.
Yeah,
I don't believe in that.
that's crazy. Okay, so
Hold on, let me see.
okay, so
Cut that out. Go ahead.
so you don't believe in soulmates because it's from the Romans romanticized. You can have more than one soulmate. No, you can't have any soulmates because they don't exist.
Yeah, I believe you
That's
find somebody you
hard to
love and
me.
you work it out. Like,
That is really, really tricky because the one you work it out with that you love is supposed to be your soulmate.
why?
Because that's just how
Soulmate
it was made.
indicates that there's no choice.
Oh, I didn't think about that. You
Yeah.
don't. So you do think there's a choice,
Yeah.
but how much of a choice? Because if that's what it's supposed to be, that's just what it is.
Yeah, but we don't know that. So you chasing something that doesn't exist.
So you think that you don't think you have any soulmates. I'm gonna say, how many soulmates do you think you got, bro? I'm gonna kill them
None.
right now. Just kidding.
I don't think I
Just
have any. I
kidding.
think there are probably several people I could do life with. Like,
I don't know. I can't. For me,
I mean, I don't know
like,
any of them
Bill-
personally or nothing
I
like that.
probably-
Yeah, but I've been a husband for almost 10 years. Like,
So you like, I got this
I
down.
could do that. I
It's
could
like
be a
the
husband.
way men be like a job. Like, okay, I can do this job.
Yeah, I could be a husband.
See, my thing is, I don't know if I want to be a wife for anybody, or how many people I would want to be a wife with. Like, I just don't know that. I was like, okay, I could be a wife to them. I could be a wife to them. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's fair.
that's tricky.
I
Because,
don't want him to be a husband to anyone else.
nah, don't try to cover it up now. Listen,
I'm
I
not
can be
being
a husband
honest.
to everybody.
I'm being.
These
If I
niggas
didn't
for
say
the
that.
streets.
I'm for the streets. Now I'm for the streets. I'm with the soulmates, and now I'm for the streets.
I'm just kidding, Justin.
Right. Get
It
your
was
hands
a
off
tiny
me, bro.
little joke. Maybe it wasn't so nice. It was a little joke. You mad at me?
I'm just listening. You were talking.
Nah,
and
you
you
gave
said I
me
was
the
for the
side
streets.
eye.
So now I'm just
Justin.
anticipating what else you gonna say.
You not for the streets. Everybody know. Okay. Do I believe in soulmates? At first I did, and so I started thinking about it. Recently I had a conversation, or excuse me, or not even a conversation. I was reading through something somebody was saying about soulmates, And I was like, this is interesting because I had never thought about it. Because I'm taught, or how I was taught is like you have a soulmate. Some people say you can have like 2 soulmates, maybe 3. Like, but that's the idea. Like, there are people that are like, dang, like this just makes sense. Like, people are, and girls call them like, I found my person, or like that one person where it just clicked. Like, and it doesn't even have to be sexual or romantic, but just like a friend or a cousin. So like me and my Leah, when we were younger, like in college, we were like, nah, like you my soulmate, like we just make sense. And I think like that can happen with multiple people, probably not too many, but a couple people. But in my mind, I was like, dang, that it makes sense why soulmates may not exist in the way that we understand them. Because like if someone works, if God forbid a wife, her husband passes away and she gets married again, it's like, was the first one not your soulmate or the second one? Both of them can't be your soulmate because now you got all 3 in a little love triangle, and that's not the same as a soulmate. So, yeah. That's what
You didn't answer the question.
I did. You said, what do I think about it? That's what I think.
So do you think they exist?
I said, I don't know. I said, originally I was so like, yes, they exist. But now it's like, in what way do they exist to me? Because it's like, how I understand it so much, just like a closeness that makes sense that you don't necessarily always have to work for. It's like, no, like you understand my mind, or you understand my emotion. Like you just get it, or the soulmate just gets it. So it's like, I don't know another way I would explain that. Like that feeling of like, oh, like we just click. Because I don't have, and for me it's like I don't have that with everybody. So it's like, well, what is distinctly different about that person that I have with, or this person? So yeah.
Okay.
That's what I think.
So if someone's single, should they be looking for their soulmate?
I just said I don't even know if they exist. They could be, the first they should be, if they are seeking for a spouse, then they should be looking for a spouse.
Okay.
Should they be looking for a soulmate?
Heck no.
Because soulmates don't exist.
Nah, I think you make your list of things that you desire.
And that's what you look for.
And you roll with that. And there might be several people that fit the list. And you,
see, but then
time and place matters. Time and place matters.
That was the thing about
situations
soulmates.
Matter, like where they are in their life and their emotional maturity.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe physically where y'all live. Like there's a lot of things that go into it. Yeah,
that's true. Okay, the other thing about soulmates that I wanted to talk about is, do you believe in, what was it? Oh my gosh, I was reading about, I be reading stuff that right person, wrong time. Like, because with the soulmate conversation, people are like, well, what if they're your soulmate? Excuse me?
Go ahead, man.
Because what I've been reading in this day, some of this came from my Black Girl group.
All of it came
from... Not all, because I'm always, when we gonna go, I always do a little research, but they were having this conversation, like, do you believe in right person, wrong time? So it's like, that person could have been not your soulmate, but it could have been whatever, like your spouse, but it was the wrong time. Because me, it's like, well, if they were your spouse, they were your spouse no matter what time. But I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so. You're saying, hey, we could have worked at a different environment.
Like a different time.
Yeah, I think that's true, for sure.
But if it were meant for y'all to work, then y'all would work.
But what's the meant for? Like, that's the part that I ain't really doing.
Because it's the free will part.
Yeah. Like,
you are on the free will side. I'm like, I gotta get to the
yeah, so like, I believe like, like there's sometimes people like, man, y'all could have, like, we could have worked out, but like, I wasn't ready. Like, that happened.
But are they the right person?
I don't believe in that.
You don't? Oh my God.
I don't believe in no right person. I don't think think like that.
You don't, which is weird to me, but I understand to an extent. I get it. But yeah.
Okay. So tell us what y'all think in the comments. If you made it this far in the video, you really family.
Right.
And we love y'all.
That's what you're split into two.
This is not.
So tell us in the comments, do you believe in soulmates? What do you think about hall passes? Like,
would you give your significant other a hall pass? Have you ever gotten a hall pass?
You think people would talk about it's supposed to be a secret?
No, it's not.
You just said it was a secret.
I just said that if you give someone a hall pass, you shouldn't be questioning them on what they did during the hall pass.
But somebody else can question them.
I didn't ask what they did, Louise. I asked if they got one.
Thank you. Let us know if you want to share.
Send me a message then, since Louise thinks she
It's
just
a
wants everything to be a
secret.
secret. Why would it be a secret?
Because I don't know.
Okay.
I thought it was the rule, but obviously, so the two people aren't the only ones that know about the hall pass.
It don't have to be. Your friends would probably know.
Oh, okay.
If you got a hall pass, you would tell your friends.
Which ones?
All your single friends that know where to find niggas.
No, I wouldn't.
But hey, I got a hall pass.
Where the niggas at? I knew you were gonna
Exactly.
say that. I wouldn't. It's a guarantee. Unlikely. It's just not gonna happen that way. You, on the other hand, Miss Thick Big Booty Girl.
I know where they at.
Justin
I know where they
is
at.
a rat.
I'm not
Oh
a
my
rat.
God, Justin is
I'm
a
a rat. I'm from the
rat.
streets. It's been a rough podcast from
You
my
are so dramatic. I always call
from
you
my
a rat 'cause you love
reputation.
twerking.
From my reputation.
They
this
know
has been
you
rough.
solid.
So yeah, Lord have mercy.
What?
Leave a comment. Hey, if you're super excited for Louise's interview with a single lady next week, make sure you share. Come back next
Keep
week.
excited.
Next Wednesday. Keep excited. Be excited. Be hopeful. All she gotta do is
Look
get
forward
someone
to
here.
it.
I'm gonna set up the
I'm
camera.
gonna get my. I
I'm
already
gonna set
know
up
my
the light.
sister.
And I'm gonna even give her the questions. All she
I'm
gotta
a-
do is set up
We
the
gonna.
interview.
I'm gonna try to stick to the questions. I'm gonna see if I'm with my sister. Like that's just that.
I don't care who it is.
Yeah, I thought it's gonna be my sister, guys.
We'll see. All right, y'all. Love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace.